Happy Thursday! If you haven't already watched and done lessons 1 and 2, reading lessons 1 and 2, you need to do that because we are going to be talking about the two books and we're going to be comparing them. We're going to be comparing the 3 wolves and the 3 pigs. Now both of these stories are fairy tales, and fairy tales are a type of folk tales. Remember, other folk tales could be legends, tall tales, or parables, like what Jesus told. Fractured fairy tales, though, is when an author takes a fairy tale that we all know and makes changes to it. So yesterday you talked about the changes that the author made in The 3 Little Wolves. Now let's talk about the characters. I have a bunch of cards that describe characters, and I want you to think about, does that describe the 3 wolves or the 3 pigs? They work together. Do the wolves work together or do the pigs work together? The wolves work together. The wolves are always working together. They stay in their group of 3, but the pigs go one at a time. Straw, then sticks, then bricks. They are creative. Which of the groups do you think was more creative? Or do you think both? This one could be a little tricky. I have, they build 3 houses. Was it the wolf or the pigs? It's the pigs. The wolves actually only build, or the wolves build 4 houses. Remember, they have their first house made out of bricks. They have their second house made of concrete. They have their third house made of barbed wire and plexiglass and reinforced rods. And then they have their fourth house made of sticks and flowers. So the pigs only built 3 houses. But this one, their houses blow down. Which characters have their houses blow down? If you said pigs, you got it right. What happened to the wolves' houses? Their houses didn't blow down. Yeah, because they were smart, and their houses, the pig hammered them down and brought big tools to wreck them. This one. In this story, they kill the wolf. If you said the pigs, you got it right. What happened in the wolf story? They didn't kill the wolf. So what did they do? They made friends with the pig. He wasn't a wolf, he was a pig. But they made friends with him. They're friendly. They are smart. Do you think the pigs were smart? Or do you think the wolves were smart? I think the third pig was pretty smart, but the other pigs, they weren't really very smart. The wolves are really smart though. What are some things that the wolves did that showed you they are smart? That's the question that I want you to answer, I want you to record yourself. What did the wolves do to show you that they are smart? This one. 3 good characters, 1 bad character. Both stories had 3 good characters and 1 bad character. Good versus evil. Pigs, wolf, or both? Both. The pigs were fighting a big bad wolf. The wolves were fighting a big bad pig. They both had good characters and evil characters. And remember, that's one of the characteristics of a fairy tale, good versus evil. Rich. Do you think the pigs were rich or the wolves were rich? Why? In my head, I'm thinking that the wolves were a lot richer than the pigs. They were able to afford much more material. The pigs were building their houses out of sticks, bricks, and straw. Those are not very expensive materials compared to all of the things that the wolves were using to build their house. Last one here. In which story did they say I'll huff and I'll puff? Both stories. The stories were the same in some of the ways, and they had sort of the same story, but the characters were a lot different. The wolves worked together and the pigs worked alone. The wolves made friends with the pig, and the pig killed the big bad wolf. All three wolves stayed alive the whole story, but in this one, the wolf ate the first two pigs. We also wrote down that they're rich because they had all those materials, and they're smart. Remember, your assignment is to come up with 2 ways that the wolves are smart. Here are your 3 assignments for reading. First, record for me so I can know what you're doing. Why are the wolves smart? Give me 2 reasons why you think they're smart. Second, the 3 wolves sheet. It looks like this, except you only have half of it. And you write down 2 characteristics of the wolf. So maybe you want to use smart. We already talked about that. One other thing that you think the wolf is, and then give me reasons. Why do you think that? You can't just put, I think they are smart. We'll use smart again. I think they're smart. And then not give me a reason. Or, I think they don't know what they're doing, and then not give me a reason. You need to tell me why. Your last thing you need to do is the vocab word terrified. The wolves were terrified of the pig. Terrified means to be very scared. Is there something that terrifies you? You can write 1 sentence for first graders, 2 sentences for second graders, just like we always do for our vocab words. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to trust that you're doing those assignments. You need to turn them into me later, but right now all you have to do for me is to record yourself talking about why the wolves are smart. Okay, see you later.